Hello everyone and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. We are back in the kitchen. I have a couple videos. One is, well, obviously you're watching this one now. And then the next one should be on Sunday if all goes right. And hopefully we will have everything finished up in the kitchen on Sunday's video. Today we are going to work in this vintage, it's a built-in wall unit that was placed in when the home was built in 1947. So I'm going to just give her a little update and, oil her up a little bit and possibly remove some of these shelves over here and get to decorating. So that being said, let's begin. Shall we? Okay, so I marked the two shelves over here on the left-hand side with green tape. I plan on removing, hopefully, both of these shelves here because I have an idea, but we never know how it's going to go until we're in it. This cabinet here, I keep my oils and different types of sauces. And then we have teas in our drawer and some baking utensils, and down below baked goods and our Vitamix. And this is all the cabinetry I have for my food. It's a problem. Okay, so we had to update a wardrobe out in the washroom, and we put the majority of our food out there because there's just, as you will see, I will be showing more of the kitchen again on Sunday. There's just not a lot of cabinetry in what we have. I had to put our dishes in it. So you can see the difference with the Old English. I went ahead and used the light Old English oil. And I'm just gonna, I'm just freshening it up a little bit because it probably hasn't had oil for several years, at least 10. So, as you can see here, the oil's really seeping in good. And I've worked the whole right side, and the left side has not been touched as of yet. But I do plan on going over all of the shelves. I could have painted the back wall, but I just haven't been there yet. Because where the shelves are, as you can see, that is the wall, but on the other side, the backing is a wood. So let's go ahead. Okay, so this is what happened. As you can see, only one shelf was able, I was only able to remove one shelf. I really would have had to break off the pieces on the sides of the unit in order to get another shelf out. And I didn't want to fuss with that right now. So we're just gonna have this one opened up like this right here. You'll see what I'm gonna add in later. I wanted to add in a few of them, at least 5 of them, 5 to 7, but now we're just going to get a couple. And I went ahead and placed in my antique ironstone from 1860's, an estate sale find. So again, I have many new subscribers, so we're doing a refresh here, but it's a first time for all the newbies. And these are I picked up a large collection of 1860 ironstones from England at an estate sale. I responded to these, it was an ad for 3 blue flow plates, and these sat on her dining table, a very large collection that her mother-in-law brought back from Europe many years ago. So I placed a couple of the serving dishes down below. They're quite large. And here are some dinner plates. Now I still have not been able to soak these because they are so old. The ironstone, you know, has a little bit of pitting in it here and there. I'm very surprised that it doesn't have more crazing. So I'm very fortunate there. But I really need to soak these. I think many of you said I could use, these are salad plates here. Many of you stated that I could use denture tablets. And then I know there's a certain paste that you can make to put on the plates. I just want to use what really works. Okay, so I have some dinner plates over to the right, and then down below on the left, some salad plates. I started adding these fabulous soup bowls. They're a nice size. It's just perfect for a good bowl of soup, which I will be making next week. So you'll see I'll start stacking up, you know, a little bit here and there as we go along. But I want to move over to the right side for a little bit. And these are, I have two of them. They're a serving bowl or a mixing bowl. And just, they're stunning. They're by is it Meissen? I think it's Meissen. I'll show the back. And these are very hard to get a hold of. And yes, Meissen. And then they're from Germany. And then when you do get a hold of them, they're asking a pretty penny for these. And I was able to, you know, get them for a decent price. And there are more pieces from this name that I definitely want to put into my display. So I just tucked it off over to the corner, and then in front, it is the same pattern, just smaller berry bowls. And now I will be sharing this sweet, it's a vintage teapot, and it's just super sweet, it gives the old world feel. And you know how I love my French country, my English country, but touches of old world are a must as well. Mother just really gave that love to me. I was raised with it. And this teapot is in mint condition. I don't even think it was ever used. And it does say at the bottom, made in England. And I will be sharing in a moment, there are some plates that have the names, the name of this particular set. I do like sharing that for those of you that like to go out there and collect as well. It's important to give the names. So here is the little dessert plates, sweet as can be. I love the edges, the rim going around. And of course the different hearts and flowers. And here's a good look. So take a snapshot of it if you're on your phone, and it is hearts and flowers. If you're interested in these pieces, there are a few out there. I have not picked up any teacups as of yet. I do need to look for them, because I really need them to complete this set. I'm just going to stick, here's a dessert plate. I would like some sandwich plates and some teacups and saucers. So I just placed the teacup on the stack of plates, and here is the sugar bowl. Again, super sweet. Love, love, love this pattern. It's all about mixing different blues together. It's just so delicious. To me, anyhow. And here's a creamer. The more blue and whites, the merrier. Okay, so now I have this wonderful, I don't really know how to, what is this, like a serving pedestal type of platter. I'm really not sure. I don't know how to describe it, but I know I love all of the floral work down below. And I did place a platter up underneath it as well, the same pattern. And this one is this one's a stunner. Look at it. Now, many, when you start getting into, the bowls, and sometimes they just keep it white at the bottom. You don't have all of this detailing. So, but this particular pattern is just simply amazing. I love it. Over to the side. So again, I will be cleaning it up, and I will be using these. So pretty much on these shelves in this wall cabinet are going to be items that I will be taking off to use. This is something I've been wanting to share for some time, and I mean years. This is a pipe holder. And I thrifted it. It was $4.99. For right now, I will keep it the original wood tone that it is, but I'm going to share with you how I'm going to use it, because obviously I'm not a pipe smoker, okay? So we're going to do a little something else with it. So I'm going to clean it up. So it's all clean, and I decided to use it with my vintage silver spoons and my blue and white cheese and fruit forks and little knives to cut the meat when I just make a little something to snack on throughout the day. And I just wanted to use the silverware and a cigar holder. I thought, how absolutely perfect. And I am going to get a cloche and put a cloche over on top. I just don't have one right now, so look out for that in the near future. You will see this being placed underneath a cloche. So if you have cigar holders, put some of your fun, pretty teaspoons in there, and just different items, because they will fit right up in that pipe hole. Now in the back, up on the top shelves, I placed some of my sandwich plates. And here's some others right here. These are perfect for, so many people ask, well, how do you use these? You use it just like a plate. And this is a smaller one, so it would be perfect for a muffin or some cheese and berries, or just cheese and crackers, something smaller. And here is the stamping on the back. Many of these I either purchased off of Etsy or eBay. You don't see too many of these on Facebook Marketplace. And they are a little bit costly, but they're worth every penny to add in with your blue and white collection. Again, these are sandwich plates. Many people, some people call them onion plates, cheese plates, berry plates. And I like how they have the circles so you can hang them from the wall or from hooks. But this is how we're going to use them for now. And then I have this sweet little creamer. That's part of the ironstone that I've been sharing. It is the pattern is passion flower. And I have two of these creamers. This one is in better shape, and I want to start collecting more sugars and creamers, and well, this is a little gravy boat. And little gravy boats, because I just love the way they look. And you can use them for many different things, not just gravy or cream. Okay, since I have these next to the peaches that were purchased from Costco on the shelf, I have this knife. It's by Sheffield. It is a vintage cake knife for those perfect tea cakes that I will be baking. And I believe this was an eBay find. So again, it is a vintage cake knife by Sheffield. And I just placed it on one of the serving dishes. And I have two of these. Well, they're different, but these are new. Sweet little blue and white pattern. Here's the stamping at the bottom, in case you're interested. If you're on your television, you might want to go back and watch it on your phone so you can go here and get a snapshot. But it's just a super sweet sugar and creamer. This is like a creamy color with the blues. Mix them, mix and match them. It's fabulous. So many of us, when we have these collections, we just put them in a box or put them away. Just get them out. Even if you don't use them that often, get them out. Just, mingle with them. They're fabulous to have around on shelves. This is a smaller serving dish. It's perfect for, the dinner for two to place on the table, or a small portion of maybe some green beans or Brussels sprouts. It's a sweet little guy. Again, it has the passion floral print. And then down at the bottom, it offers the print as well. It's not just white. And as you see, I'm just placing it up on the shelves here and there. And as on the refrigerator, I don't know how many of you have noticed this little glass jar. Well, for those of you that are new, I love collecting vintage Arthur Court canisters. These can be found on eBay. When I first started collecting, they were so reasonable. Now they're really up there. But sometimes you can find a good deal. But it is vintage Arthur Court rooster canisters. They do have rabbits, bunnies as well that I will be adding into my collection. But for right now, I am just working with the roosters only. And I decided to put in items for baking. And then I have these little, they are vintage, blue and white teacups. Love the handle. The handle's everything, and the rim on the teacup for me. Super sweet. I plan on putting it inside the canister that I am about to fill with flour. So to the left, I have flour, and to the right, I have sugar. Now, I have stated that I'm going to start baking, and I am. So it's important that I start filling all of my canisters with my different items that I use for baking. And again, I was only able to do 2 today because the other shelf would not come out. But in the near future, you will see these placed. I believe I have, I don't know, how many do I have, guys? About 9 of them, maybe a little bit more. But I just plan to spray them on my countertop with all the goodness that is needed for baking. Okay, so I decided to take one of the servers down and stack it on the bottom because I have an overflow of plates that I recently purchased from Williams Sonoma because now, for those of you again that are new, this home is just a transition home. We are currently renting, and it is very small. I do not have a lot of room, so I'm just having to get very creative and stacking my items together, grouping them together. These were purchased from Williams Sonoma. They are the lemon topiary image that it has that in the center with the whimsical rim. I love that plate, just gorgeous. So I thought add them with the blue and whites because lemons are fabulous with the blue and whites, and we decorate with them quite a bit in European culture during the holidays. Here in the United States, it's more so used during the summertime, but no, you can use them all throughout the winter for decorating. It's fabulous. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will be back in just a couple days, back into the kitchen to finish things up.